In this video, we're going to access an isCOBOL JIsam file with an ODBC connection. First, we're going to set some EFD directives to better organize the data for viewing, and then create an extended file description using the -EFD compile switch. Next, we'll start the file server that our ODBC driver will use to connect to the data. We'll set up the DSN, and then we'll test the connection with a few different options. Here's the setup screen to install the file server on the machine where your data is. The file server can be Windows, Unix, or Linux. Here's the setup for the client-side machine, which must be Windows. The ODBC client and the app that you're accessing the data with have to be the same bitness, 32 or 64-bit. For a non-Windows computer as a client, you'll need the ODBC driver too, which we aren't covering in this video. You can call us for more information about that. Let's get started. Now here's our file 1 with some UFD directives. I am renaming the key field ID number. I'm specifying the -3 field as numeric. I'm making this field a date field. I'm combining this group into one column with the use group, and I'm also renaming it. Notice that I have two directives on one line with a comma. This next group I'm also designating as a group, but I'm putting two directives on two separate lines. That's another way to do your directives. There are a lot of directives in our documentation. Here's a list of them here. I urge you to take a good look at them. Make sure that your data is normalized or made the way that you want it to look when you access it with ODBC. Our data is ready to go. Let's create the extended file descriptor. Here's my data, file indexed. So we'll compile it, iscc, with the -EFD compile switch. And now you can see we have a file index.xml. That is our extended file description. Next, we're going to start the file server. And the command is the same as the application server, but we're going to add a -fs to denote that this is a file server. And I'm using all the defaults. So it's going to start on the default port 10997, and the host name is going to be localhost. The next step is to create our DSN. So I'm going to type ODBC and make sure I choose this 64-bit DSN. And I know it's 64-bit because I'm going to end up putting this into Excel. And when I went to File and Account and About Excel, I could see that it was a 64-bit application, so I need to match that bitness. So we'll add, scroll down to our variant ODBC. We'll call it video test. And we need to point to where that extended file description or that XML file is. So I'll click on the ellipsis. And in my case, it's in our sample IO performance. And there it is, so I'll click on it. So the server address is localhost, and the port is the default 10997. I'm going to go into the Advanced tab, and this is where we point to the files. I don't need to fill out anything else on this page. We'll click on OK. We're going to test the connection now. This is just testing that the DSN can talk to the file server. It's not checking your data at all, but we are successful. We can connect to the file server. So OK and OK. All right, let's test it. This is a little tool that I've had for a while. I got off the internet. Go into video test. There's our file indexed, and there's our data. There's only one record in there with some data. So we know that we can access it. Let's go to Excel now. We're going to create an Excel spreadsheet with this data. So data, get data from other sources, ODBC, and we will go to our video test, and I'm going to go into the advanced options, and you can type any SQL statement you want here. I'm just going to get our one record and click on OK. There's our record. We'll load it, and there's our data in the spreadsheet. And that's a quick look at accessing a JIsam file using ODBC. I hope you give it a try. If you have any questions, you can reach us at support@variant.com or at the information on the screen. Thank you.